All right, rise and shine, you guys. We are currently here. We're still with the moon in Taurus, moving towards the 15th degree. We've got the sun in Gemini moving towards the 5th degree. All right. Saturn is officially now in Aries. Okay. At the 1st degree. I'm just going to read out these Sabian symbols so we can kind of pick up on this energy here. In today's transits, the 25th, it is Sunday. Moon in Taurus all day. We've got a Mercury in Taurus sextile to Saturn in I'm sorry, no. Mercury is now going to be in Gemini in a sextile over to Saturn in Aries. Ain't they something? Well, that's not going to happen till later. What time does Mercury step into Gemini today? Today, the 25th at 8:59 p.m. All right, so it will sextile over to Saturn in Aries. That's going to be obviously after 9 p.m. tonight. So around 10 p.m., 10:30, 11, something like that. All right, but that's one of the major transits for today. And then we've got the moon in Taurus all day with a semi-square over to the North Node in Pisces, to Jupiter in Gemini, to Saturn in Aries, to Neptune in Aries. We have a square over to Mars in Leo, and then a semi-sextile over to Venus in Aries. Okay. Saturn in Aries at the 1st degree. We have the recognition of potential here with a woman that rises out of water and he still rises and embracing her. The emergence out of the realm of potentiality into the realm of reality, becoming the essence seed of your soul's incarnation. Welcome in, everybody. Children divine, welcome in, sweetie. All right, it says everything that ever comes to pass has had its first beginnings in the realm of potentiality, the ghost of an idea not formed, neither expressed nor explicit, yet in seed form containing the unconscious potential for mature realization. The vast majority of seeds are not germinated and so fail to realize their potential in the beginning. To become an individual, we need to emerge from the sea of the collective unconsciousness. To leave the womb, first the desire is to simply be, because it is still far from certain whether survival itself can be attained. All right, so that's Aries energy with Saturn. Here we have the moon at the 15th degree, and where we're currently starting, a man muffled up with a rakish silk hat, coping with adversity. It says there are implications to our pushing towards improvements, which force us to develop into character, pushing against obstacles towards self-improvement. It says anyone who has cultivated a mature ability to integrate with society and who can carry responsibilities and maintain a healthy approach to play and relaxation needs then to face up to willingly a few difficulties, coping well with crisis and not falling down. This is the stuff of a trustworthy person who has depth as well as substance. And then as we look into the energy of the sun in Gemini at the 5th degree, a radical magazine, going beyond established limits, discovery leads to an unwillingness to accept the status quo. Going beyond established limits and collective opinions, any sustained push in one direction must inevitably trigger a pushback of equal intensity. Such is life at root. However much the powers of civilized authority require conformity, there will always be those who choose at whatever cost to reach beyond the boundaries to discover what lies there. Almost by definition, these are the lawbreakers, the marginals, and the weirdos who tend to be feared, ridiculed, as well as scapegoated. Okay. So going beyond established limits. All right. This is coping with adversity and recognition of your potential. All right. Today I have Oracle of the Radiant Sun because it is Sun's Day. All right, Sacred Destiny, the Answer Oracle, the Tea Leaf deck. I have Wisdom of the Oracle and the Radiant Rider Waite deck. Welcome in, you guys. Contessa, welcome in, sweetie. All right, let me get these all shuffled up. I hope everybody's having a good morning. I was able to get some good rest last night. It was well needed. So I'm hoping that I channel better today than what I did yesterday, for sure. All right, let's see. I normally used to have my tea leaf in a bag. That way it was easier for me to pick them out. Because when I have them out here, they're like all over the place. But that's all right. And then let's do answer oracle here. Oh my goodness. A coffee drinker officially again. I had stopped drinking coffee for, I want to say almost 2 years, maybe even pushing towards 3. And I started drinking coffee again. Just 1 cup a day though. It's not all crazy. I just want to take a look at the index because we were speaking about that yesterday and how the energy was going to be a bit higher for today, the 25th. It's 12:22 on the clock, the 25th. One second. So it looks like we have Aries and Libra with a physical 1, Taurus and Scorpio with a physical 7, Gemini and Sagittarius with a mental 3, Cancer and Capricorn with a mental 2. We've got Leo and Aquarius with a physical 1, Virgo and Pisces with a mental 4. All right. Let's get out of this. All right, let's get into it. What do I want to start with? Let's do Oracle of the Radiant Sun first. Let's just tap in. Oh. I wonder what energy I'm in here. Just curious. Planetary hour of Jupiter. All right, so again, Jupiter is at a semi-square to the moon today. It's like slight tension. Saturn and Capricorn, riches. All right, so there could be a heavy focus on like career, specific organization. Saturn and Aries, interesting. This shows discipline, structure, ambition, determination. I'm getting cardinal energies here with Capricorn and Aries. Particularly, I would see these as houses of self and the house of career. All right, so your purpose, the way that you present yourself to the world. All right. It's just giving me this energy of like masculine overall. Like a sense of authority here is what I feel. We've got the moon in Scorpio, interesting, with power. Okay. What is this? Okay. Absolutely. So riches and risk with power and status. This feels like heavily masculine energy and where you're meant to like build something for yourself here. Utilize the energy of your power. And I'm seeing like the moon and Saturn in opposition. So typically it's ruled by Cancer, and Capricorn would be the mother and the father figure, meaning yin and yang is here. Okay. Overall. In the houses of career, in the house of transformation, in the house of self, as well as the house of resources. All right. So if you're building status here, you have a lot of power in your energy. All right. Or this could be just you overall taking the risk and seeing where this position of authority is going to take you. All right, how can you build your riches? That's interesting. This could be like business partnerships, business meetings, socializing. I'm seeing the third house here, but with Venus. All right, these could be discussions about beauty, things like that. Understanding other people's points of view. All right, and how you're able to build status. And revenge. Interesting. It's coming out with Mars and Scorpio's energy here, revenge. That card there, what that means is like love turn into hate and vice versa. Okay. Heavy Scorpio energy out here. It's twice. Interesting. All right. So Spirit is telling me, okay, there's a fight or something happening here. There's, again, if it's one's reputation that's on the line, if someone has taken a risk, all right, and this person is sitting in their emotional state, deep emotional state with the moon in Scorpio energy, there's a lot of power in that, right? So there could be this person's status that could be on the line here in connection to their reputation, all right? And there could be, I don't know if someone has like two lovers at the same time, all right, with Venus and Gemini, but there's this energy of wanting revenge with Mars and Scorpio here. There's a quarrel that's happening. It has to be in connection to someone's family or someone's home environment with Mars and Cancer. And then there's some sort of speculation with Jupiter and Cancer as well. All right, so this could be like, I don't know if it's a community or something like that. I see fourth house here twice, eighth house here twice. All right. There's a heavy water energy out here as well. What is this? I'm going to try to get it from the Answer Oracle. Welcome in, Jen, Susan. Thank you guys for being here this morning. If you guys are stepping in, please hit the like button. All right. What the hell is this? It almost feels like to me, like Saturn's energy, because again, it feels like you have a sense of authority. If it's in riches, it means that you have like a public reputation on the line. Okay. If it's in connection to your career, if it's in connection to how you've taken a risk, it's a big deal. Let me see. Let's see what Rich is speaking about here. Okay, so there's some sort of threat. Someone's reputation is on the line because they feel threatened. Yeah, it's like a deadly threat too. Like this would, you would understand, like this energy is like a natural threat. All right, it comes natural, this enemy energy here. There could be some sort of feud that took place. All right, because it's definitely coming through in the coral energy, the Mars and Cancer. Oh boy. All right, so this feels like drama. Show me the risk card here. Look at that. Show me the risk card here. I'm also getting that this could be like some sort of corruption in a specific like organization. Capricorn's energy has a lot to do with like organizations, organized. All right. I don't know if it's like a crime or something. We'll see. We are in the year of the snake. So technically, if this has to do with like a spiritual thing, you could be a threat to somebody because you're highly intuitive. And that would be like, obviously, with the moon in Scorpio, you have interest in the occult and things like that. You have a specific natural feeling when the energy is off around you, when you feel threatened or something like that, okay? There's somebody here building status, and there could be flattery in the energy, and somebody's wanting revenge on that in connection to some sort of fight that may be speculated at this time. Let me take a look at this Saturn and Aries risk energy here. What is this? I feel like something was in the spotlight. We've got the upheaval card here with the hurricane. There was some sort of like disaster or destruction that may have taken place in connection to something that someone was trying to create. It was a risk, all right? Having some sort of energy surrounding your riches. It was like a threat there. You know what I mean? I'm trying to not lose my spotting here. I don't want to not be able to see my cards. Okay, what's this energy of the moon in Scorpio with power? Okay, that makes perfect sense because the moon in Scorpio can be very like envious, jealous, a little obsessive. Okay, it's coming through as jealousy. All right, possessiveness, competitiveness, dependence, and paranoia. And it could be coming through as emotionally jealous, emotionally competitive. You know what I mean? Someone may have reacted, all right, holding to a specific status. Maybe they were trying to like show their ass or something. I don't know. Yeah. See what I'm saying? If you're seen, or someone in here, whoever this is for, is seen as a leader, this person is not going to want to like allow somebody to overstep their boundaries or something like that. Like they hold themselves to a specific status. Yeah. But the energy is asking that that energy be released. All right, so that it could be cleared out. All right, so here we have a natural feud happening, all right, surrounding someone's reputation. Something was publicly seen. It could have caused some sort of upheaval, some sort of destruction in connection to someone trying to build something for themselves if they have a specific reputation on the line. All right, there was some sort of energy of jealousy surrounding this person's emotional state. The moon in Scorpio is super at its like fall. It doesn't work well there. Okay. Show me status. Show me status. Okay. So it would have been best, all right, to hold yourself to the best health. The health card is out here. It could have been where mental relaxation was needed. All right. It was a heavy focus on just remaining focused on the better things, not on whatever this is over here. All right, what's this flattery energy? Because again, this Venus in Gemini, it could be that if it's part of like career, this could be people that you're socializing with. All right, discussions about beauty. This could be like if it's love, it's going to be that you are involved with two lovers at the same time, that type of thing. Okay, hold on. So maybe someone was worried about their status and their health. Okay, let's see. If they were involved with two people at the same time, that could have been a situation that, you know, could have been like, oh, well, here's revenge because I was involved with this person and that person was involved with me too. You know, something like that. Show me flattery. Okay. What does that have to do with this? I don't know if somebody was trying to humiliate someone here. All right, because there is this energy of like purity, but then we have the delivery card. All right, so the delivery card has a lot to do with some sort of inheritance coming through. If there was like, let's just say if someone was an escort, okay, because that's what it's saying on the card. If there was someone that was like an escort, this energy is like someone was trying to like humiliate someone's, humiliate someone's holiness, someone's innocence, okay? That's possibly why there was a threat around someone's reputation. Because if this person is in the public eye and there was some sort of upheaval, someone could have reacted out of the energy of jealousy, all right, in connection to their overly powerful emotions. You understand? And it would have been like, oh, well, my status is on the line because I should be focusing more so on my health. I'm flattered by you. You would be in connection to me as a partner, but technically this person will be seeing you as an escort. So now there's some sort of revenge here. This is like a father figure type energy, okay? Someone's trying to teach someone a lesson. That's what this is. It started off with Saturn's energy. I said it. It was like a mother-father dynamic here. So whoever is the masculine in this energy, or maybe this is where you needed to learn a specific lesson, all right? That's what was being taught here. And what is important when it comes to purity, all right? When it comes to your innocence, your holiness, something like that, okay? Let's take a look at the revenge card here and where love can turn to hate and vice versa. There's something also here about some sort of inheritance. I don't know if it's a family inheritance and where something is being speculated in connection to someone's family, someone's home, or someone's community, okay? That's crazy. I just saw 2112 on the clock when I looked up. So those angel numbers could be of significance to this energy. 2112 in opposition. There's a reflection of something here. And it just told me, look down at Gemini because Gemini are the twins. Okay. So something is being reflected to you about this situation. Show me revenge. This is something about how to express your emotions. The painting card is here. Okay. So, yeah. This could be like you being an example to other people by expressing what it is that you may have experienced and telling your story about it. Okay? Telling your story about it. So this is a way for you to convey your emotions and how they were expressed. If it was you had a sense of jealousy or there was some sort of possessiveness in the energy, how you could have maybe wanted to seek out revenge or whatever the situation calls for. All right, it's telling me it had something to do with who you were dating. All right, whether it was love, romance, or just a specific connection. All right. So this was part of your growth, your journey. I'm telling you, it had to do something with the process of your experience. All right. Show me the coral card here with Mars and Cancer. This is crazy. Show me Mars and Cancer. So the coral card can be like arguments and or discussions, all right, disagreements that are happening, again, in the home environment. I see two masculines going head to head. And right behind this energy is flirtation. All right. So it happens to be that if someone was to learn a specific lesson here, it would be about having your options open in love, about who you're dating. All right. And experiences that could be things that could happen when someone's reputation is on the line. All right. So let's see. Show me the coral. I would feel like the person that has dealt with the disagreement in connection to the argument, the fight, the discussions of not being able to come to agreements has to be the one that was solo dolo in this situation and the one that felt very lonely. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of like going head to head and trying to protect someone's, I would imagine, their image. Because if you're supposed to be a specific leader, as Saturn's energy, it's all about leadership. All right, it's all about authority. If you're seen as like a father figure, once again, there's a masculine energy here. I don't know, the significance of the bears could be of significance spiritually. All right, I would believe that bears are like protectors, right? There's something about this energy in this person within this specific coral that made this person feel either depressed, empty, and or there could have been some sort of like wandering around, not understanding truly what was being speculated here. To their defense, that makes sense. All right, to their defense. Almost as if this person wasn't truly living by their principles. All right, so what was being speculated in connection to their defense was, were they truly living by their principles? So many speculation. Yeah. Again, the book here, it speaks about, on the very bottom, it says authority. This had a lot to do with this person holding a specific reputation. If they felt threatened, if they felt that something was in the spotlight and it caused some sort of upheaval, it could have expressed emotionally that there was some sort of jealousy or possessiveness there, or some sort of competitiveness. But this person's status was more so focused on the delivery of their health. If they were involved with someone, all right, that more so may have been looked at as an escort, that would be, well, this is how I'm going to paint my picture. This is how I'm going to tell my story. This is how I'm going to convey my emotions so that people can understand around me how I've been seen as a leader in connection to why this quarrel has taken place, why there was some sort of speculation in connection to my authority in this experience. You know what I mean? Get one more overall for that energy and we're out of that. It could have been some sort of betrayal that has taken place, a breakup, a divorce, or some sort of infidelity. Okay. That's the reason why this is all happening. This person feels possibly embarrassed, possibly feels like they feel threatened. They feel that they've taken a risk. They feel that they are put into this competitiveness just to hold up a specific status, where it's like, I may be flattered by you, but the energy of revenge is how I'm going to convey my emotions and tell why this quarrel has led me to be able to express my experience through this breakup. Okay. This person could have been married to you, or should have been married to you, or there could have been a specific bond that you guys hold together. All right. It was like you were this person's token and they don't see you that way. Or if they had to, you know, go up against a specific feud, it's because they actually care for you. All right. They were willing to go to bat for you. That type of energy. They weren't afraid to go through and have this quarrel or the speculation in surrounding, you know, how they feel about you or something like that. So the terrific card is here. This could have brought out a specific goal, all right? Something that was supposed to be a great result, all right? This person could have experienced great moments with you, things like that, all right? But the energy is calling for transformation and some sort of new beginning, because the risk that they took and the connection to what was publicly seen and the upheaval and the destruction that had taken place, it says that glory is going to favor the brave, all right? If this person was attacked or they wanted to push forward, it's almost like if they took a risk, then yeah, this is what I was feeling. I was feeling yin and yang in the very beginning. This is what it is. All right. It feels like there's a sense of perseverance, good fortune, yin and yang, ambition, drive, determination, heavily with that Saturn energy. It's the masculine coming out in this reading. The masculine could have been the one that was betrayed to someone that they were committed to. Now they have to move forward with a specific limit or boundary with this person in connection to their old memories, because these two people are broken up. There's a divorce happening here. There was some sort of infidelity. It could have been that, you know, there was this person felt like they had some sort of old debt to pay up in connection to their person, or I feel there's a third party here. It's just telling the story about how someone took the risk, all right, in connection to their emotions, all right, their emotions. Okay, let's get out of that. So through that experience, I'm going to pull a sacred destiny and see what spirit feels about this and where the positivity is going to come about. I heard the word purity again. It's crazy. You said, am I up for questions? Just give me a minute. I'll answer for sure. All right, so diligence is here. Someone felt like they did their due diligence. I would imagine in trying to protect someone's status or protect someone's reputation or something like that. Okay, let's see. This person may have been trying to see things in a higher perspective. I'm seeing this bird flying like super high over top of that energy. Okay. And there's the word potential. So again, Saturn at the first degree, and where we're speaking about masculine energy, the recognition of potential is the emergence of the realm of potentiality into the realm of reality. All right, becoming the essence seed of your soul's incarnation. Something was like renewed here. All right. So diligence is here. Someone felt like they did their due diligence. All right, they showed their potential. Okay. Let's see. And here we have blessings. All right, so it's almost like the riches that come out of this situation is going to be because how the situation went down is what it feels like. Now there should be an energy of inner peace. All right, some sort of balance there. And I'm also seeing the koi fish there, as we just saw in the answer oracle. Is it still here? Yeah. Where is it? There it goes. So yin and yang energy is very significant here. Okay. Very, very significant here. Welcome in, you guys. Rise and shine. There's a lot of good fortune. There should be balance coming in. All right, like due diligence is here. The potential is here. The blessings are coming. That's what it feels like. The blessings are coming. All right, I'm going to pull a little bit on that energy. Let's see what comes out. After this spread, I'll get into questions real quick before we jump into Wisdom of the Oracle. I need to stretch my legs out. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not trying to flash you guys, but oh my God, my foot is still fucked up. It hurts. All right. Show me this person's due diligence and how they were seeing things in a higher perspective, because that's what that feels like to me. I'm hearing this person was like way above the clouds with something. Like, what does that mean? I don't know if they were like all up in their head about something. All right, it kind of gives me like way up in the clouds. Could have been overthinking the situation or something like that. Yes, it is. Thank you, Chosen Divine. All right, so 9 of Pentacles is here. Yeah, you reap what you've sown. That's how I heard it. All right, you reap what you have sown. So if you were moving out of the energy of diligence, then I feel like your payback is going to come back with, again, blessings. Show me the 9 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Hell yeah. All right, so that was like, I just heard it was like a great move there. A great move. And again, I'm seeing balance with yin and yang. All right, the light and the dark. Yeah, the 3 of Cups. So again, I feel like this energy is being celebrated here. It was a good move, all right? Showing diligence in this connection. It just shows commitment. It shows that there is some sort of structure there. It could have been in an organization. It could have been in a specific community of people. It could have been in connection to your spiritual values. If you live by tradition or something, you know what I mean? Like something is important to this person or to this energy overall. And again, moving forward, holding up boundaries are going to be of significance as well. Okay. And it's in connection to someone's reputation, Sun and Capricorn, 4 of Pentacles. Someone has a reputation to protect here. Okay. Yeah. It's like there is no deception, jealousy, envy that should be in connection to this energy overall. This is going to be how you choose to reject the situation that you are trying to move on and keep a boundary up from. It has a lot to do with, I would imagine, what you do for work and how you're building your status. Okay. Justice is here as well. And the Star. So there's balance here. There's justice here. There's healing here. There's hope and faith here, okay? And that's exactly what you want to try to continue to manifest. I see Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Aries even here. So again, I feel like someone's status is of significance, okay? That was a lot of major arcana that came out at once, so I just wanted to call that out. Cancer as well. Let's see the energy of potential. So if someone showed their due diligence, okay, let's just say they reap what they've sown, all right? They did a good deed here. They're moving forward in the right direction with the Chariot. They're being celebrated. Let's see, what is the energy of potential? The Ten of Cups. It's kind of giving me feeling emotionally happy, all right, content. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like this happens to be where family could be of significance. Stability could be of significance. All right. I'm hearing standing 10 toes down. Okay. Whoa. That's what I'm hearing, 10 toes down. Yeah. Jupiter in Capricorn is the energy of control. Okay, so if you have a specific reputation on the line and you have to gain control of that energy, this would be like you show potential for what's important to you. Long-term stability is important. Family would be important. The energy of emotional happiness would be important. All right, your resources, your reputation is important in connection to your potential and how your blessings come through. You have to gain control over that and always remain adaptable to the changes that are going to take place, even when you have to take a step back and see things from a higher perspective. That's what I was kind of getting with that bird flying above those clouds. All right. Thank you. It's part of your transformation. I felt like that's what it was saying earlier with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. It was almost like you were going through your own little transformation here and what could be of significance long term. All right. What the new beginning would look like. Nine of Cups. What is a wish fulfillment for you? Where do you see your emotional happiness? All right. 9 and 9 is here. 10 and 10 is there. There was something that you were moving forward with in connection to your emotional state and your physical state. You may have felt like you were this wounded, warrior out here, but you were going after what it was that you desired. Okay, you were showing potential for, this is who I am. I would transform my life in order to express happiness, or in order to express that I'm here for the long term. 10 Pentacles, you know what I mean? So this is blessings coming through for this person. Let's see. Show me blessings. I see Scorpio energy here, heavy in Cancer. That's what we saw came out earlier. It was the moon in Scorpio, Jupiter in Scorpio. No, it was Mars in Scorpio, moon in Scorpio. We saw Jupiter in Cancer, and we saw, what was the other one? Mars in Cancer. All right, so where the coral was happening there, and there was the speculation in connection to the home environment, that's where the success was. All right, the jealousy and the competitiveness and the energy of, what was it? With the Mars and Scorpio energy and the revenge that this person was seeking, they transformed that energy to work out for the better, is what it came out. Okay, it worked out for the better. So the energy of water here was used properly, all right, in connection to one's emotional state, the inner healing that may have taken place. The truth is, yeah, that was completely unexpected. All right, it was completely unexpected. It could have, again, caused some sort of upheaval or disaster or destruction to someone taking a risk, okay, in connection to their riches, their reputation. I'm going to keep saying it that way. It could have been that their career was on the line or something like that. Show me blessings. Well, damn, Jazz, come on. It didn't feel right. I see why. Hold on a second. Okay. There was embarrassment here in connection to this person wanting to protect their soulmate. It's because they were going up against a hidden enemy. There was embarrassment here. I feel like that was part of the blessing, though, to be able to express to their soulmate that this is, I'm here to support you. All right, Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Moon card. There was something hidden in between the feminine energy here. All right, with the Queen of Wands, that could have been an embarrassment in how this person wanted to be supported, even if it was to remain like hidden emotions, or if it was like a hidden intention. Some sort of blessing came out of that. It was like they were able to see who their soulmate really was. You understand? Yeah. And who they should show more so passion towards. Ace of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. That would be like, okay, here you need to be kind, nurturing, and you need to be diligent moving forward, okay, in order to be successful. Four of Wands, in your marriage, something's gonna like pick up quickly. I see the Four of Wands and the Knight of Swords. All right, so the Four of Wands in the tarot deck obviously is the Venus and Aries energy. I'm just curious. I know we read it out yesterday. Venus and Aries, I believe we were speaking about the 19th degree. Yes. So Aries at the 19th degree was speaking about the magic carpet. I remember this from last night. All right. It spoke about rising above ordinary perception, relaxing the mind, and supporting a creative, positive, and visionary way of seeing things. So if somebody was like, okay, let me go into a higher perspective here. Let me go above the clouds. Let me get up in my head a little bit. All right. Because if I've done my due diligence and I've showed potential, then my blessings should be coming. Again, rising above ordinary perception, it leads us to the 20th degree, and where Venus in Aries is heading now, a young girl feeding the birds in the wintertime. So seeing life as a constant opportunity to be able to experience love. That's what I feel this was. Even through like quarrels, even through competition, competitiveness, whatever that was back there, it led this person to see their true soulmate. It says, seeing life as a constant opportunity to experience love. Life's very harshness is what enables us to learn of love's unfathomable depth, being innocent and fearless in love. So somebody took a risk here. All right. It says nature is harsh. People and animals suffer and they starve and they die out. Yet without harshness, compassion could not exist. There would be no place for it. There is no higher purpose than to live life as a constant expression of compassionate love. This is neither fanciful nor sentimental love. It is the feeding the hungry stranger. All right, so in connection to this energy, it speaks about hospitality. It says, in the act of giving, spiritual nourishment is felt as the energy of joy. All right, so this could have been like an energy where this person was embarrassed because there was some sort of support there. There was some sort of energy of wanting to give, okay? Give connection to their soulmate. That was the blessing in all this. All right, let's get out of this energy. All right, questions. Curious who these people are. You'll know if it resonates, or if you hear the drama about it, you'll know. Okay. K Carter TV, welcome in, sweetie. A nobody 14. Hello, bro. I'm just a nobody, but I wish you the best, friend, and God bless you. Have a good day. Well, you do the same. Thank you. Can you tell me what I have coming in that I don't see? What is coming in that we don't see? All right. Chosen divine. What is coming in that I don't see? Oh. The Knight of Wands. It's fast moving. All right. Knight of Wands could be passion, desire. All right. It feels fiery to me. I'm going to be honest. It feels fiery due to the situation that we're speaking about here. Let's see. Separation, heartbreak. Okay. Divorce, loss. But it also shows the Three of Swords speaks about Saturn and Libra. It has something to do with devotion, sacrifices. You understand? And I see justice on the bottom. Heavy Libra energy here. Aries and Libra in opposition is going to be of significance. And I believe I was looking at the index tomorrow. Aries and Libra is going to be at a mental high of 10. All right. So there's something could have been through a discussion. All right. That's going to take place here. Yeah. It could literally be like a discussion. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. All right. Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. This has to do with some sort of victory that may have happened in the past, or nostalgic memories about how things used to be very successful, all right, in the past. Interesting. Why is the Three of Swords here, though, in connection to this? I keep wanting this. The sun keeps wanting to come out as I shuffle. It, like, yeah. There's something about the need to protect something here. What is this? Being separated from something that could have been very fiery, even it was driven by passion or desire, could have been the best thing in order to bring something back into balance, is what I'm kind of feeling with this energy here. The Ace of Cups. There's new love coming, that's why. Fuck. Ace of Cups. Yeah, High Priestess. Your intuition keeps telling you this. You need to listen. And why something was so difficult. It was almost like somebody was trying to stand 10 toes down on something that they truly loved, or felt that there was a long term. But the reason that that was coming about was because there was two lovers involved at the same time. Someone was meant to experience that energy so that they would know, this is who I am as a person, this is who I am, and my reputation and how I build status. But the energy that that's fiery and that's like coming through with the Three of Swords, that was meant to show you this person's devotion and love. But there's new love coming because there is a divorce here. Okay. I split it at the Ten of Pentacles again. I don't want any new love. I want to focus on my business. What? Oh, well, I don't have two lovers. Okay. You asked the question, sweetie. I'm only answering you. Okay. There's nothing here about a business, my love. Could be. It just is going to resonate however you take it. All right. Let's see. Ooh. There's heavy, like, quick messages coming through here. That was funny. Spirit goes, I love your confidence. I heard it. The Knight of Swords with the Queen of Wands and the Strength card. All right, here's the Six of Pentacles. I don't know. I just heard, I love your confidence. Like, it would almost be like a response like, oh, there's nothing wrong. Like, that's what I felt. Okay, there's this energy that's coming through very quickly because the knights that are here, they're coming fast. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. It's air and fire. Very, like, either it's communicated or it comes through like very passionate. Okay, the Three of Swords is going to be, yes, I've sacrificed, I've devoted enough time for you, I love you, but we're separating. We're in a divorce right now. Okay, new love is coming. Ace of Cups. What the energy is saying is that the determination, the courage, the loyalty that's involved in this connection, in connection to this Queen of Wands, it could be that it's something creative. It could be that your confidence here is on the line. That's what you want to see accelerate in connection to what has happened back here. All right. Maybe you want to see some support. Maybe you want some sort of reciprocation. All right. And whatever it is that you desire, it could be heavy. I got a heavy fire energy here. It could be passion that you want. All right. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. It could be passion that you want. You want someone to be committed to you. You want to be either part of a community. You want to be, you know, in a specific marriage. You want to be in a new home environment. I don't know. Okay? That's where you're going to have a victory. So something here is going to be supported to you, given to you, gifted to you. Okay? Where you could have a victory, especially in connection to some sort of major celebration. And it could be Ten of Pentacles. It could be seen as career. Okay? Definitely. It's because of the transformation that has taken place and you accepting the brand new opportunity. This is going to shift the perspective of how much burden was on the past and how much grievance has taken place and how much healing you had to do in connection to detaching Five of Swords from the gossip, from trying to win at all costs, from the mental conflict, in order for you to build up the energy of the masculine. You know what I mean? This is you protecting your image. This is you protecting your reputation. This is you protecting your status on your throne, all right? And your own, if you are starting up a business, take it as resonates, okay? But I feel like emotions were involved, and that has affected the energy overall, for sure. You said I do, LOL, but I just give up asking. You said it's okay. It's only spirit always telling the opposite. Craziness. You said it's okay, Jazz. I love you. I know y'all love me. Welcome in, Shannon. How are you today? She said, what? I don't got 2 lovers. You cracked me up with that. What? I don't got 2 lovers. Okay. If you say so. All right, you guys, let's get into Wisdom of the Oracle here. I don't know why I want to continue shuffling. I'm just going to go with it. Okay. Something's being negotiated here. Okay. It could be some sort of inheritance, like how things are going to be split down the middle or something. Interesting. The Queen of Swords with the 3 of Cups. Interesting. It's like your intuition wanting to tell you the truth, or your intuition giving you clarity. The Death card here. And Justice. All right, so I see Libra and Scorpio's energy. That's going to be obviously October energy. All right, that would be the 2nd decan and the 3rd decan of Libra and the 1st decan of Scorpio. Okay, so we're looking at the 3 of Swords to the 4 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. That's a heavy energy there. A very heavy energy there. And trying to bring balance into someone's transformation. You understand? So if it was heartbreak, sorrow, loss, you would go through the healing, and then there would be a sense of grievance in order for you to get to that 2nd decan heading into November energy would be seen as the nostalgic memories. You know what I mean? It's like getting past that point of, if it's a transformation, a divorce happening, it's a big deal. Now, if you've gone through some sort of ending to a new beginning and you're trying to bring balance back into your life, let's see what it says. Wisdom of the Oracle here. I need my coffee. All that glitters is not gold. Okay, so try not to see things or be mercurial or try to deny yourself with something that you could be wearing a mask with. Okay, all that glitters is not gold. I see the number 16 there. It's giving me Tower. All right, so again, some sort of upheaval, destruction, something that is meant to change. And then I've got Never Ending Story out here with the Hourglass. It's the epitome of a transformation and what's happening. So in due time, you're going to understand why something was where you may have been acting as if something was, you know, whatever glitters is not always gold. That's what it's saying. It's like a never ending story here with something that is repeated. Maybe it's a cycle, okay, that you could be experiencing with this energy. TikTok, it's almost time for like your destiny's calling. Like, hello, how many times are you going to repeat this specific cycle here? So I got numbers 16, 37, and 30. Okay. Show me one more. I feel like your emotional state, your intuition, the way that you're supposed to be imagining and creating right now is going to be of significance. Okay. With To the Sea and imagination. What am I trying to pull here? Oh, put this back down. Someone could be ending a specific court case as well, because I just saw the 4 of Wands. If it involves a family, all right, like this is going to be it. All that glitters is not gold. You know that being mercurial is not getting you anywhere. It's a never-ending story. It's almost like your destiny is calling. TikTok, it's time to go. Somebody could definitely try to keep fighting for something that's not technically worth it. I don't know. Let's just see. What's all that glitters? Thank you. It's time to move on. 6 of Swords. Like, it's time to go. Yeah, destiny's calling. I'm telling you, that's exactly what TikTok means. It's time to go. Your destiny's calling. Never ending story. It's a repeated cycle. It's how I heard it the first time, so I'm going to just stick with that energy. All right. It's almost like I feel someone's like, this is an embarrassment in the amount of times. 111 on the clock. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Never ending story. It's like the opportunity is here. When are you going to take it? All you got to do is walk through this arc, you know, this archway here. Mm. Requires independence. All right. Freedom from all of, I would imagine, was difficult in your life. The betrayals, the backstabbing, judgment. You know what I mean? Seeing the truth, awakening, and getting on the other side of this. That's where you're going to get your opportunity. That's where you're going to be supported on the other side. Show me TikTok. Where are you going in the near future? That could be my question here with this. Because if your destiny is calling, where are you going? I see Pluto's energy here. Jupiter's energy is here. The sun is here. Venus is here, as well as Mercury in this tarot. Show me. Where are you going in the near future with TikTok? Where's your destiny taking you? That's crazy. Four of Wands, you're going to be committed in marriage. You could be moving to a new community, a home. Family could be significant overall. The World card is here, so Saturn is here. There's some sort of, how do I want to say this? The portal that's closing out here is so that you can lead yourself towards your destiny. But it's coming through with Venus and Scorpio, which has a lot to do with secrets. Maybe you're not meant to know exactly what this is. There's going to be many different options. It just depends on what choices you make. And again, a Queen of Pentacle energy, I would say you're going to be moving forward fine. You're going to have everything it is that you need. You're going to be provided for. Work will be great. You will be moving forward in the energy of feeling grounded, nurtured. You could be even involved with earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or it could just be like those placements in your chart being of significance and where you find prosperity and abundance. It could be that you move forward feeling like Queen of Pentacles is a great mother figure. She's pre-empress status. It's giving nurturing quality. It gives what is it? It's just giving me, like, again, you being very diligent moving forward, very kind, very gentle, all right, in your energy because of the experience that you've gone through. Okay. I feel that you're going to be highly protected by the angels, remaining in balance. Okay. So even if it's in your practical life, you're balanced. You've adapted to those changes. If it's emotionally here, you see the angel balancing out the Two of Cups. New passions will come along. New projects will come along. It would be like, again, there's a lot of different options there. Okay. It will be your choice to expand and see where you want to celebrate in the near future. I keep seeing celebration with Ten of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're going to fail here. I feel like you're meant to be abundant in the near future, no matter what route you take. Okay. Because again, you're being protected so that you can always stay in balance here. Transformation, balance, transformation, balance, transformation, balance. That's what this is. Or you balance something out in your life, it transforms, you are this new person. Look at it as it resonates, okay? What's that? 32:23 in the clock. That's funny. A Libra, Scorpio, Venus, Saturn, Aries, Pluto, Jupiter, Mercury, and the sun is here. Okay, let's get into Imagine and To the Sea. Because this kind of feels like this is where your options start. What it is that you want to start manifesting is going to be by how you imagine and create it. Okay. My hair is like driving me crazy. This is interesting. Very interesting. Again, as Crazy Spirit said, purified again. To the sea. Notice how she's in the bathtub. I felt like I just heard purify. Something needed to be purified here. All right. Whatever was creating the stress, whatever the anxiety or the fear was in connection to the sorrow and where the losses may have been taken, understand that the 2 cups are on the other side of that. That's what's being reciprocated in the near future. All right, so as long as you can overcome whatever this is that you're sitting with and purify that energy, I'm feeling like whatever you imagine is going to be how you can create. I just saw the Ace of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So moving forward, knowing your truth, you need to be able to protect that shit. Protect what you know, protect what you feel, protect what you understand to be true because you've experienced it, something like that. Spirit told me to look at this card, Inner Peace, again, with the koi fish. Interesting, because as we saw on the Ace of Pentacles in this tarot deck, the card right behind that was pleasure. And I see the archway there again. All right. So the steps that you're leading yourself towards as you take one step at a time, it's leading you directly into the opportunity for change. Okay. So let's look at Imagine here. Okay. Spirit said, imagine you can have it all and continue to transition every time you do. You bring your life back into balance. You get to have it all right, very grounded. And imagine you keep experiencing that same transition. Balance in your life, stability, prosperity, all right, and moving forward. Just continue to imagine that. It's positive. Who's here? Welcome in, Debbie. Love you, Jazz, and I truly appreciate your time and energy. There are not many like you and such a big heart. I see it and feel it. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate you. Carmen, welcome in. She goes, hello, mamacita. How you doing? Like, I'm doing good, thanks. All right, one overall for this energy. What's happening here? The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're going to find those that support you and support your opportunities that are going to present themselves, the amount of options you have, okay? They're going to know that you're loyal, you're dedicated, you're determined, all right? You have bravery and courage to be able to move forward with whatever it is that you imagine to create in your life. All right, this is good energy today, you guys. It started off with how someone wanted to protect you and your image or your reputation, okay? But there is some sort of separation happening here, some sort of energy in which someone wanted to show their devotion towards you, which is a good thing, right? It's a good thing. Let's get into the tea, though. That's what's missing today. What's the tea? Okay. Carmen's cracking up. You're welcome, sweetie. Oh, my. Okay. There's this younger man popping out here. All right, so indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly, involving this younger man. Okay. So the wheel of fortune, it can turn in your favor or the wheel can be karmic. Let's see. Good advice from a wise person here with the owl. The owl. Okay. Situation in the balance that require careful handling. I don't know. Something about this feels real personal with this younger man. Because if you're indecisive about this younger man, or there's something in your life that you're allowing to ramble aimlessly, you continue to get good advice from a wise person, and they're telling you that something has to come into balance in order for things to be carefully handled. The rainbow is here. So the most difficult part of the situation is already over. So if you've already experienced the divorce, let's just say that's just what it was, okay? Then that part was probably the hardest part. And you being separated from the person, or from your longtime person, should I say. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something it is that you want. Interesting. So there's a third party here then. Who's that? Thank you. Someone that's trying to come in between your family wishes. You want your family wishes to come true. Somebody stands in between that. Who is that? Or why is that even significant to this? Thank you. Your business. That's funny. Yeah. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. So whether someone's trying to come in between your family wishes or your business, feels like hidden intention. Paying attention to your health. Again, the health card came out twice. Is somebody like trying to get someone? I don't know. Hold on a second. Is that what I'm feeling here? Just give it to me. Oh, okay. Somebody's trying to get in the way of your money path. All right. Yeah. So if they can affect you physically and or mentally, okay, and they can try to get in between something it is that you want, whether that's regarding your family wishes or shrewdness and resourcefulness because you are good in business, then it's saying pay attention to your health overall because you're trying to find a significant way to a money path, okay? You might want to take a step back from something up until this energy settles down because, again, there's a lot of indecisiveness here with this younger man. Your good advice is, again, try to bring things into balance. The most difficult part of this situation is already over. And this person could be trying to come in between you and a friend or something it is that you want in regard to your family wishes or your business. All right, let's get the other side of the deck and let's see what it says. Interesting. Handshake. You're going to meet with a stranger. Somebody important that's going to come along on your path here. Okay, so the meeting with a stranger could be important. Who's this stranger? Someone that's going to bring in some sort of good fortune for you. I have the beetle here. The beetle. Thank you. Yeah, don't be tempted to lower your standards. Somebody's coming along to help you get where you need to be. And it feels like in connection to a money path here. Who's this? They feel that doing something risky, you need to pay attention more so to your work. What is this? What is it that you're doing? I feel like something you're doing wrong because it's saying don't be tempted to lower your standards. You're supposed to be receiving good fortune right now if you're coming into connection with a stranger. So it's almost like pay attention to your work. What is this? You're highly thought of. Love, deep affection, and caring. And compliment from an admirer. Family sorrow. Shit. Okay. So when I saw control your anger or you will be sorry, that kind of brought me back to the energy of, it came out with family sorrow and kind of brings me back to the beginning of the reading and where there was some sort of quarrel that took place here. Because if someone highly thinks of you and they have love for you, then this is going to be the person that wants to compliment you. They are still your admirer. They know that you may be involved with this younger man and where there's still some sort of indecisiveness here, but the wise person is telling you that something's already over. Stop allowing things to come in between what it is that you want, whether that be your family wishes or your business. It's like pay attention to your health, most significantly to your work, so that you can open yourself up to this money path. Don't be tempted to lower your standards in connection to what you want to see with good fortune, because someone is clearly around you right now that's significant to your pathway. It says the meeting with the stranger could be important. I don't know who that is. We'll find out. All right, so this person that wants to compliment you, they see that, I don't know, it says control your anger or you will be sorry. I want to pull on that one first. Give me one on this lightning energy here. Yeah, slow down. Knight of Pentacles, that's how I heard it. Slow down. Try not to react to situations fairly quickly. All right, there's something in your emotion that may trigger you. All right, with a specific situation in connection to this family sorrow. Show me. Show me the weeping willow. Thank you. Something that was kept a secret from you. Maybe, again, you were placed as an option for somebody. Okay, seven of, I don't know. There's something about jealousy and envy there. That's a Venus and Scorpio at its detriment. There could be some sort of jealousy in connection to a mother figure or something like that. Okay. Children could be involved here. All right, brand new beginning. Something about that. Because I'm seeing family sorrow. It's showing me a mother figure and two children. One is older than the other child. One child is older than the other child. This is not going to be for everybody, but I feel the energy. So I'm going to say, I feel like I want to cry too because it felt deep when I read it. There's something hidden that you don't see coming. You might be moving forward single, independently, feeling like you're going through hardship. This is actually being watched from someone in a position of authority that actually invested in creating some sort of conflict in your life significantly so that you would change. It's hidden. It's hidden. You have like new love coming, new opportunities coming. Part of the transformation was supposed to happen. I'm seeing the Fool card. On the outsides of the Fool card and the Death card is the energy of the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. This was supposed to be aligned in a way where it could have been something secretly that was happening in connection to your family sorrow. I do feel death here. I'm not gonna lie, I feel death here. All right, somebody's watching in on how something was set up, and it could have been where it was supposed to be hidden. You may be just too smart to not see exactly what was supposed to be kept hidden. You know what I mean? Something's being watched over here by a position of, or someone that has a position of authority that actually invested into creating some sort of conflict surrounding your energy. They don't understand that you're truly blessed and protected, though, spiritually. You see what I'm saying? Ten of Swords. Again, the Betrayal card is here. Okay. And now it's time for you to finally see the truth of the situation. After the Ten of Swords, you can only go back to the one. You understand? So you being super smart and being able to clarify and see exactly what was hidden in front of you, that's possibly why there's a lot of family sorrows, because you know these people's secrets. Or you know that whatever was involved with the jealousy, the envy, or how this person was meant to put you in quote unquote competition with someone else, it was affecting the family, and it could have been a mother and children. So controlling your anger right now and being cautious and moving slowly, controlling your anger, it's like other people on the outside of it, they're looking at you and saying, listen, you have a compliment from this admirer. They know that you love deeply. They know that you're thought of highly. They're trying to offer you opportunities because you do have people that are standing in the way of what it is that you want, whether that's family wishes, whether that's your business, whether that's fully your health. All right, your pathway with money, it's there for you to find it. The good fortune is you finding this person that you're going to come into alignment with. But don't be tempted to lower your standards. Don't allow someone to stand in the way of where you know you need balance in your life. You have people giving you wise wisdom, but there's a situation that you know is already over with. There is no turning back, and that's what you may be still indecisive about with the wheel. So it could be karmic. This is what I'm saying. All right, so it feels almost like your life is rambling aimlessly. I would imagine because you got hidden enemies. You're trying to see the truth past these hidden enemies. You could be in difficulty right now, hardship, unemployed, without resources. This is being watched over. All right, and then you've got this authority figure here saying, oh, well, I invested in them creating this for you. 5 of Wands. You understand? I have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords out here. Nobody's out here fucking stupid. I'll tell you that much. Somebody knows the truth about the situation. And or needs to bring clarity to it. My nose is going fucking crazy right now. I'm on to something. Ooh, that hurt. All right. Look at this. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Pay attention to your finances. November's here. I called out October and November already. There's a wish that's going to be granted here. It says you're going to be able to go out and have fun with the grapes. All right. And it's time for you to fully get out of a situation. And right behind that was marriage. Somebody's going through a fucking divorce here. I don't give a shit what nobody say. Trying to get out of a situation with the marriage and the energy of love. All right. A stubborn person and an aggressive person. This ram energy here. Rams are the Aries. Okay. Right behind that is a woman. I don't know if you're dealing with a woman Aries or if there's someone that has a moon in Aries. That's me. I'm just saying. All right. So the mountain is here. There's a major challenge to overcome. All right. Typically the moon in Aries will represent someone that's highly protective. Okay. And it says pay attention to your work because there's a lot of hard work ahead. All right. With the table being there. I feel like there's a lot of work on the table here. You got to focus on. Okay. That would be I know when Spirit's talking to me. Look at that. Great personal sorrow with teardrops. Do you cry a lot? I cry a lot, you guys. I was told the other day I cry crocodile tears. I was like, fuck you. I'll get pissed off. I get pissed off. You said my soon-to-be ex is aggressive. I'm sorry. Everybody got to learn from their own lessons, right? Nobody's perfect. I don't say I'm perfect. Actually, I be calling myself, I'm a crazy bitch. No, I'm saying. I be chill 1 minute, 1 minute. I'm like, ah. It's a little toxic. Yes. A little toxic. Well, that's what I chose for today. I hope it resonates. I feel like Spirit was spilling the beans today, baby. It said, I've always been a sensitive soul, but I embrace it too. I know that's right. Okay. Ooh, my foot. Debbie. It's cracking up. Intuitive sun goddess. The family that purchased me at 6. What in the world? Would that be a Gemini? I'm just saying. Somebody's in the energy of pure evil, Chosen says. All right. Says, yes, can wait for true love. Okay. Say God won't let him get away with it. Absolutely not. I posted something today. I want to share it with you guys. 1 second. And it kind of stuck with me all day. This quote. Let's see if I can pull it up. Dang. 1 second. Where are my shorts? Here we go. All right, so listen up. The devil only hears what you say. God only knows what you think. Say it one more time, brother. The devil only knows what you hear. God only knows what you think. That's why intention is powerful. So when people manipulate me with their words and start talking, I just listen to the vibration of it. And if it vibrates low, it's some lies there. One more time. The devil only hears what you say. God only knows what you think. Say it one more time, brother. The devil only knows what you hear. God only knows what you think. That's why intention is powerful. So when people manipulate me with their words and start talking, I just listen to the vibration of it. And if it vibrates low, it's some lies there. The devil only hears what you will know. If it vibrates low, there's some lies there. Okay. So whatever you set your intention on today, let it be positive. I love you guys, and I'm gonna get out of here. I've been promising an all sign for like forever. I'm going to get into it today. I am. And if I don't do it now, I'm probably not gonna do it at all. So meet me there. I love y'all. Catch you on the next one. Bye.